Hey, what's up everyone, it's Grim here, hope you're all good. And now we focus on EA as part of our E3 2015 look at and what we thought and all that good shit. EA, the company we all love to hate. Yeah. I was kind of hoping at some point they would turn around and say, look, SimCity, we're just really sorry and we're just going to rebuild the whole game and give it to you for free. But unfortunately that's not going to happen. Yeah, I was a big SimCity fan. My girlfriend even more so. Crazy big SimCity fan. But let's just put it to bed. Just get over it, Grim. Anyway. Some huge stuff came out and some blur stuff came out. So, got the new Mass Effect trailer, Andromeda, which looks fucking awesome. Set miles away and way past the point of the original one, so it's like no connection at all apart from it's in the Mass Effect kind of universe. Looks really cool, as you expect, it's Mass Effect. Just like, you do us a favour, just release the ending before you release the game. Literally, just do a trailer or a video that just shows the ending. Because I can't be dealing with any more fucking multiple ending shit, please. But yeah, no, excited for Mass Effect. Also, Need for Speed. Now, I'm not a Need for Speed fan. As I said with the Microsoft Forza, I'm not a big driving fan. But I was really impressed by the... If you watch the trailer, they had like a live action bit with the actors all talking. They then step away and the car suddenly doesn't look like it changes, but literally you can then modify the car, make it look your way. Really fucking looked cool. Now, I know a lot of Need for Speed fans have been like, come on, you need to get back onto the glory days because it's kind of lost its way and goes a bit haywire here and there. They said that it's meant to be the best of everything we created. We've stripped away the worst, we've kept the best. This is the best, you guys are going to love it. Whether that's true or not, who knows. They say that on like every fucking Call of Duty, that we've stripped away the stuff you didn't want, we kept the stuff you did, and it's going to be amazing, and it just gets steadily worse. So we have to see on Need for Speed, but in terms of graphics and everything else, I was really impressed by it. Thought it looked really, really cool. New Star Wars, The Old Republic game. Now, do not be confused. This is not Knights of the Old Republic or anything like that. This is the Old Republic MMO. So it's not on console. Don't, like, freak out or anything like that. But the Knights of the Fallen Empire looks really good. I was really, really impressed by this. What it's going to bring to the Old Republic, I don't know. I got into the Old Republic really late. So by the time I joined, kind of everybody that I knew had stopped playing it. But in terms of an MMO, it felt like a copycat of a lot of other things. In terms of a BioWare, Star Wars kind of RPG, absolutely breathtaking. I thought the story, the way the quests are handled, the way you go into little phase zones, absolutely brilliant. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and I play it now almost like a single player game. I'll jump in, play a little bit, and then I'll leave again, and I still really enjoy it. So excited to see what Knights of the Fallen Empire is gonna do, and fingers crossed it might bring a couple of people back, because it'd be really cool to play with some friends and that. But we'll see. I'm excited for that one. Tons of fucking Star Wars mobile games and shit coming out. A lot of people have been asking where the... Is it Visual? I can't remember who the fuck's doing it now. But there's supposedly a Star Wars open world thing going on. But that's obviously not ready yet, not in the pipeline, so that wasn't even mentioned. A huge shock threw in from left field was... Somebody posted it really well on Twitter, and I won't do it justice, but it was like... Sports cars, space, guns, men, lasers, more men, sweat, beers, fast cars... Cute cuddly yarn. Yeah, they threw in this Swedish developer, and I gotta say, I completely and utterly respect the guy for going out there. They're like part of I think they're Cordwood Interactive. They're a Swedish development company that literally had like 14 people. The guy went out on stage and he was literally shaking. He was like so overawed by what was going on, and I think in the beginning people were like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is yarn? But him on his own just won people over. He was absolutely superb. Then so I actually watched the trailer and I was like, fuck yes. Not only for the graphics, which look stunning, it's such a pretty game, but the gameplay behind it looked really clever, and there's a lot of feeling and stuff behind it, and there's a lot of emotions, a lot of deeper meaning and stuff. But just from a gamer's point of view, I loved it. I was really impressed by it, and it's definitely on my would like to see more. And then we get into the EA quagmire. And do you know what? I'm not even going to go there. The EA sports franchises. Oh, EA. It's not a shock to us. We understand that we're going to get NBA Live 16, we're going to get hockey, we're going to get football, we're going to get Madden. We understand this, and we're going to get, well, now not Tiger Woods, we're going to get Rory McIlroy's PGA Golf. And we get that, okay? We understand you're going to up the graphics, you're going to add new content. Fantastic. Apologies if you're a sports fan, but you know what you're going to get with EA, and you know all the titles. It's not a huge shock. Do they look pretty? Yeah, they all look pretty, but the problem was, I found that I would rather have an EA Sports presentation as completely separate, because I thought it slowed the whole thing down. As much as Pele is a legend, I didn't get like his, I don't know, I didn't feel the whole sports presentation at all. I know what I'm gonna get, and if I want it, I want it. If I don't, I don't, and that's about it. Then we jump on to Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare. I've dismissed completely the original Garden Warfare because I just thought it was Plants vs Zombies. Not a huge fan of the whole kind of, I don't know what the proper term for it would be, but you know, the top-down lane defense, tower defense type game. Wasn't for me. Wasn't my thing at all. And I watched this Garden Warfare one, and I doubt I will ever get it. Unless my missus decides that she really likes the look of it. But I doubt I will ever get it. But I really, it made me smile a lot. And I would certainly, if I saw Garden Warfare, the first one, I don't know if it's any better, as I don't really know anything about it, but I'd definitely go back and have a look at it, because there was a lot of humour in there that I liked. But next one, which was one that I hadn't been on my radar at all. I remember the original. Mirror's Edge Catalyst, and this is a prequel. It's like an origin story for it's not Hope. Is it Faith? Was Faith the original protagonist? I think she was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Faith. And it looked really fucking cool. Looked really cool. They've gone away from the whole, you know, everything's white. It actually looks like you're in a city now. It's more populated. So gonna keep that on a radar. Whether I'll get it, I don't know. The whole runny jumpy thing, I don't know. I don't know if it's for me. The original I played, wasn't a huge fan of it. I loved what they were attempting, but it just didn't sit with me. But this was really cool. So that will definitely be one that sits on the radar. And then, yes, then Star Wars motherfucking Battlefront. Looked so good, so fucking good. They had Luke Skywalker as a fucking playable hero. They had Darth Vader turn up whooping fucking ass. They had attacks. The only thing I will say is this. Now obviously it's iconic. The Battle of the Hoth is, you know, one of the bits. You got the attacks there, or the AT-ATs, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They're walking along, crushing shit, shooting stuff, and then they go and fire the fucking harpoons and they bring one down. Great, very iconic. I loved that, and it was really cool to see it. They said it's one of the levels in the game, and I'm kind of like, okay, whoa. I like the starting thing of basically attack defense. So if I'm the rebels, I'm sat defending. If I'm attacking, I've got three AT-ATs, and I need to keep at least one of them alive to get to the end. I like that. It's a good starting position. But is it going to be heavily scripted, or is literally those three are just going to walk, and it's up to us to make sure, or up to the, you know, the rebels to make sure they don't, and it's up to the Empire to make sure they do? Or, you know, is the only way to bring one of those things down to get a fucking, is it a Y-wing, to lasso it and then bring it down? Because that's gonna suck. 'Cause if you get a shitty Y-wing pilot that can't do that, well then you're fucked. You know, how scripted are these things? Was it just, you know, they picked that one because of its iconic nature and it's not going to be that heavily scripted? Or because I can imagine playing it for the first couple of times, it's going to be awesome, but then you're going to be like, okay dude, I'm a really good pilot, you should let me in that. No, I want to fly it, yay! Oh no, I crashed. You know, it's like, no, please, for the love of God. It'll end up getting frustrating. So I'm hoping that's a setting that isn't that heavily scripted. They made it look quite heavily scripted purely for the fact is it made a fucking awesome like trailer, an awesome look at the game. But yeah, Star Wars Battlefront definitely won it for E3 without a shadow of a doubt. The sports let it all down. It kind of dipped the whole presentation. But yeah, some cool stuff coming out of EA, and I just hope they let them come out released. Just don't fucking rush this shit, EA. Please let the developers develop an awesome game and then let them release it when it's ready. Don't just do your usual EA bullshit. Push the games out half fucking finished and then add a lot of bolt-ons and extra shit that people can pay and buy and God knows whatever else. But that's what we've done, guys. That's EA out the way. We got Ubisoft, we got Sony coming up. Catch you all later. So have a good one.